Hey guys, my name is Ben and welcome back to episode 56 or 7 of your Bukkit plugin tutorials. Today we're going to be looking at fireworks. Fireworks are fun, so we're going to do fireworks. Let's go right into it. So if the label equals ignore case test, so if the command is test, I'm just going to make a method called shoot fireworks. So what it's going to do is it's going to shoot fireworks, just straight up in the air, or shoot a firework straight up in the air. Obviously you can loop through this and do it more than once. So we're going to shoot the firework. Let's do it above everyone's head. So it's going to shoot a firework above everybody's head in the game. So let's go for player Bukkit.get online players. And in this we want to create a firework, which is an entity, a little rocket thing. So to do that we type firework FW, which is called firework, equals casted firework player's world, so player.getWorld .spawn. We're going to spawn a firework at the location of the player, so player.getLocation, and we're going to spawn a firework, and to do that we do firework.class. Okay, so we're going to spawn one of those little entity firework thingies at that guy's location. Now we're going to get the metadata of the firework, so we're going to say firework meta fm, just for like firework meta, equals fw firework dot get firework metadata, or meta, like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make a few random things. So let's make a random, and let's just call this R, and this is equal to a new random. This is to randomize what the firework is going to look like. So we're going to make an integer, and we're going to call this the firework type, so ft, or firework type, I'm just going to say f type, and this is going to be equal to the random dot next int. So we're going to get a random integer between 1 and 4, 1 and 5, no, 1 and 5, I think. No, this is going to be between 1 and 4, we want it between 1 and 5, so fr type, so a number between 1 and 5, and we're going to switch the f type, and we're going to say case 1 type, or we haven't actually made the type of fireworks yet. So we're going to make a firework type, so firework effect dot type firework, this firework effect dot type. So we don't need, we could just say type. So type equals firework, or equals, we're going to say it's just type dot ball first, in case the randomness like screws up. So ball like that. So we're going to set the type to a ball just for the start, just in case the f type doesn't actually be between 1 and 5 for some strange reason. So we're going to say type, well actually let's just say it's equal to null, because I've got another way of handling that. So type equals firework, or type equals type dot ball, and then break with a K. Case 2, type equals type dot ball underscore large, so we can have a large ball, and then we're going to break, like, if I can type, well today I haven't been able to type. Case 3, so if the type is 3, we're going to say type equals type dot burst, so it's going to be like one of those explosive ones, and then we're going to break. Case 4, we're going to say type equals type dot creeper, it's going to be a creeper firework. Case 5, type equals type dot star, like that. And now if it's anything else other than that, we're just going to default it to 1. Default like that. We're going to default it to 1. So if it's none of the above, if it's not between 1 and 5, we're just going to say equal to the first one. So now what we do is we're going to say, we are going to set the colors. So int C1 is going to be equal to the random, I'll explain in a minute, it's going to be equal to the random of the next integer of 17 plus 1, because there are 17 different colors. There's going to be a color 1, and then we're going to have color 2. So we have 2 colors, and they're both going to, you know, between 1 and 17. And then we're going to actually want to make another method now to actually pass the color out of those 1 and 17. So we're going to make a public color. It's going to get color with the int of the color code, so int C. Now we've got a lot here, so we're going to do switch C like that, and we're going to loop through them. So case 1, case 2, I'm just going to copy this and we're going to paste it down 17 times. So case 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, and then we need one more, so case 17. Okay, so we have all of these variables here, like this. Let's just put colons at the ends, and then we're going to break after all of them. So we're going to break. I had some more breaks. Who wants breaks? We all want breaks. Okay, break, remove break, like this. Okay, then Control Shift F. It's going to format that all for us. Let's import color from org.bukkit, and on each one we're going to want to return something separate. So return color.aqua. Return color.black. Why have I put all these breaks in? I'm returning colors. Okay, I don't need all these breaks. Let's remove all these breaks. Okay, so return color.black. Return color. I had a big list of colors. Okay, color.blue. There's loads of them. Return color.fuchsia. Return color.gray. Return color.green. Return color.lime. Return color.maroon. Return color navy. Return color what's after navy? Olive. Return color purple. Return color red. Return color silver. Return color teal. Like that. Return color what's after teal? White. Return color yellow, and that's the last one. 16. Just change it to 16. Like that. There we go. And we'll default it to aqua. So default. So if it's nothing else, make it 1, basically. So they're going to be the colors. And now what we want to do is we want to actually add all this data to the firework. So to do this, we do firework, effect, and this is going to call just name it effect, and this is going to be equal to firework effect dot builder. So it's going to be the builder for the firework effect, and we're going to say dot flicker. Are we going to flicker? We're going to say it's going to be random if we flicker or not. So random.next boolean, and we're going to say dot with color. So the first color is going to be C1. Oh, sorry. With color C1, so that's going to be the first color we're going to have for the general color, and then we're going to say, what did I do? Did I not make the colors? No, I didn't. Color C1. That's C1i integer. C1i for C1 integer, and it's going to be equal to get color at C1i, and then the same for this one, except it's going to be with C2 and C2, like that. So that with color C1, and then we're going to say with fade, and it's going to fade with the color C2, like that. We're going to say with the type of firework, we're going to set the type. And trail, will it trail? Are we going to make it trail? We're going to say r.next boolean, so if it's going to trail or not, and then we're going to build all of that. So it's going to build that effect. There you go. So now what we're going to say firework, fm, or are we? Yeah, fm dot add effect to the effect. So the firework now has that effect in it, and then we're going to say the power of the firework is going to be either like very strong or not so strong. So it's going to be a new integer 2 plus 1. So it's going to be either 1 or 2. And now we're going to say the fire metadata, we're going to set the power of that to be the power. And we're going to say the firework dot set firework metadata to be fm, the firework metadata. Just like that. And that's how that works. So if we were to now export this, go export jar file, youtube.jar, and I actually have my server running. So if I reload my server, and if I open up what's his face, you know, Minecraft, if that actually loads up in the end, because I'm even on my laptop, and it's going to take a while. You know what, I'll see you guys in the game. Okay, so, oh god, my mouse just, alright, there we go. So, we're in the game. Let's wait for me to actually connect to my own server, because you see, I'm not actually doing anything, and I'm falling at like a block a second. Or like, there we go. Yes, I would, because I don't know why. So, how we do this is if we time night this. Time night. Time set 13,000. Oh god, lag. Oh, dang. Alright, okay. We're gonna shoot fireworks on 0. Firework! Cool! So it's like, you see, it trailed that time, and we had a nice purple big ball. And it trailed again, we got a burst. Look at that. And it faded in a different colour. And see, it's fading in red, but it exploded in blue. And it's always fading in a different colour. Like, it'll explode in green, and it faded in white. How pretty is this? Fire lots of fireworks. You see some of them are different, going at different levels than other ones, and yeah, it's all very fancy. I'm so happy they added this into the game. At first I was a bit like, oh well, this is becoming like a mod game now, isn't it? People are just, it's basically they're just stealing ideas from mods, and then this, I did this and I was like, oh, this is awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you have any problems, comment down below. Remember to like, subscribe, favourite, post on the Bukkit forums if you've got no idea what you're doing. Send me a message if you still can't find out what you're doing. I will respond to it if I think you won't be able to find it on the forums. I Google, most messages I get I Google, and I will find it on the forums immediately. So yeah, I won't respond if I can do that, basically. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.